Hello and good evening, everyone. Whoops, I accidentally have that on end stream. Sorry. Trust me, the stream's starting. In fact, let's just flip right over to the game. Richard's got us all set up to. He did quite a lot of prep work. I'll let him explain how he bought another field if he cares to. But in the meantime, we have mowing to get busy on.
Do I really have to tell people how I got the cash?
No.
Can't I just say I robbed a bank?
No, Richard did a bunch of work. We'll just leave it at that.
Well, what it was is due to PC being PC, it has this little thing called apply and transport, and I started off with the lowest amount and I worked my way up to one of the bigger ones.
Basically, he's doing the same thing I was doing yesterday, and he made quite a bit of money at it, which is awesome because we bought another field.
I could have made more. And also, I got told off this morning.
Uh-oh. By the Wii-Fay?
Oh, too late again, apparently.
Well, let's not be too loud tonight, shall we?
I told her, I said, sorry babe, I'm just getting too excited, you know. Well, our bailiff's in better days. When was the last time we got cleaned?
I don't know.
I cleaned my tractor before the stream, so my tractor's nice and clean. Although, never leave the back window open because you do end up with a soggy seat. Where are you going?
I said I'd do both fields.
Oh, now I gotta move all my equipment.
Yeah, not my fault you staged it wrong. He's doing all this work and I'm giving him a hard time about it. I'm such a jerk.
Please leave a comment in the box below if you think he's a jerk. Oh, that did not go well. No.
Stop kissing the light pole and get busy, would you?
I would. Our farm is getting a little large. Well, so it's giving me a little lag.
Hopefully soon you can find yourself a better internet provider.
I've got one. It's just that they seem to be doing everywhere around here, apart from our bloody road.
Oh man, I've been down that road.
It's like they've done everywhere else. I mean, I think we're going to be the last buggers. Even though most of the people up this road have broadband, then trouble is we can't because they say, or
you mean fiber? Because you have broadband, or you wouldn't be able to play at all.
No, we got dial-up network.
No way. You are not on dial-up. I don't believe it.
Feels like it.
That I believe.
It took me 8 hours to download a game. Well, because I decided to have a little play today on an old game I haven't played in years.
Oh yeah?
Hmm.
Dare I ask what game that would be?
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, okay.
Hmm.
I am not an MMO guy, as you know, so this is the only online multiplayer sort of thing as I do is farm sim and truck sim, and if I ever find anybody, I'm fixing it. Hush, you. And if I ever find anybody to play it with me, MechWarrior 5, I'd probably play multiplayer.
Is that another hint?
Not
I
talking to
suppose.
you.
Because I suppose if I did, you'd be able to help me get my cash up. Because you're cheating and I can't.
What are you talking about? How am I cheating? By taking a loan?
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Sure you would.
No, because I'm illiterate. Like I says, the last time I did any program, it was in basic, and yes, it was basic.
Which of the, like, 80 dialects of BASIC?
I mean, I'm talking very, very much basic. I'm talking about the home computer when it was just a little box.
Mm-hmm.
And the PC was a big, massive monster.
I have done GW Basic, Q Basic, Apple IIe Basic, Visual Basic 5, Visual Basic 6, Visual Basic.net, and at least one more dialect of BASIC that I can't remember the name of. So yeah, I've been around that world. Thankfully, I haven't had to touch any of them in years.
I mean, the only piece of software I used, or I used to use, was Dreamweaver.
Yeah?
That was when I was playing on, doing websites. And before that, it was Front Page. With their WYSIWYG reference. And do you know what WYSIWYG means?
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
Correct. And that's how I give myself to people. I say to people, I'm on what you call WYSIWYG. They look at me in a strange way and go, what? And then I go, it means what you see is what you get. And Front Page was one of the first ones to do that.
Believe it or not, I remember that piece of software. Hated the life out of it.
Oh, I enjoyed it. And then,
Well,
of course,
but you didn't have to deal with the garbage code that it made on the other side. I did, as a server admin.
did you go around twice?
Yes. And I'm on number 3.
No, I meant around the outside because it looks like it missed bits.
I didn't miss bits.
I said it looked like it missed bits. I didn't say you missed bits.
Well, if you're talking about right there past the tree along the side of the fence, I have no idea what it was doing there. It was dropping it off the side of the mower for some reason.
Yeah, I think he was doing up by the where you'd just gone past. Come on, reverse. Do we have to wait for these to ferment?
Yep.
Oh.
Shame on me. I haven't
Why?
done my daily sale check. It's the same stuff as we saw last night, isn't it? Because we haven't
Daily
advanced
sales
enough
check.
time yet.
No, we haven't. Although it is coming up. Although it's almost 3:30 in the afternoon. I hate that. I hate it because you can't back up on these.
Well, you can if you don't drop the bale in your way.
Oh no. I am Superman. Superman to the rescue. I do love that. There we go. Don't worry, boys and girls, I'm trained to handle bales.
Are you sure?
Mm.
I'm not so sure.
I think we'll get quite a bit off these fields.
Well, and then we have that other one that you bought. And since you bought that one, and that one's larger than either one of these, and it's grass, I think we'll keep that one as grass and plow these two together and make them another crop field.
No, I was thinking of you keeping part of that one up by us a bit more. We're expanding our. We're expanding.
Right. We talked about that, remember? We're going on the other side. Over in front of the house where the existing crop field's at. Because that's already flat. This is very unlevel, and I don't want to pay to level it.
Yeah. So if we take out a bit of it, make it a bit more straighter up the top where our house is.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can then, well, you can then cut whatever you like out of this.
Oh, and I should mention that I do have to leave earlier than normal tonight too, because I got to get up early.
That's fine. That's okay.
I don't know what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. He's lost his mind.
No, I forgot to turn it on while I was going down this edge.
Well, darn it, my drink is empty.
I was going to get one.
Oh yeah, I will. When I get bothered by pups to go you know where to do you know what.
With you know who.
Well, yeah. Now, here's going to be the trick. Can I make it down to that other field that you bought with this mow header, this cutter on?
Yes. Yes. Because you took out half the fences anyway.
I'd say more than half at this point.
Oh, up by us.
I'm bad. I get chainsaw happy.
He does. Turn.
Oh yeah.
I watched the film Maverick.
Yeah.
I watched the film Maverick.
As in Top Gun Maverick, or the old?
Yeah. No.
The one that's actually just Maverick.
Yeah, the Top Gun Maverick. The new one.
Yeah, and?
It just really, to me, it was just like, yeah. It was almost going down memory lane.
Mm-hmm. I think some people had a problem with there being too many nods to the original.
Oh yes, you mean with the song at the beginning?
Well, not just that, but just a lot of things were like, I mean, the ejections, the whole thing. Yeah, you know, it's like a lot of people complained that they were just repeating the same story.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I understand.
Hello. Oops.
You alright?
Oh, I forgot to put it in forward gear after reading chat, and I backed into a light pole.
And who's on?
A couple of people, because
Who's
Chris
you
just
say?
dropped in, and he says hi to you.
Uh-huh.
How's
Hi to
Chris
everybody.
tonight?
Don't tip it over, Chris. Remember, don't tip it over.
Ah!
I reckon Chris must have finished all his Valentine's Day deliveries by now.
Oh,
By the way, you still miss bits.
I don't want to hear it. He says he only tips it over when you're there, Richard.
Ah, fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't get great help here. And also, if I remember correctly, did my eyes deceive me? Was Chris on FS22?
I don't know. Chris will have to answer that.
Yeah.
And if he was he on console or on PC?
I think console. Or was he doing SnowRunner? Because it looked a little bit like SnowRunner.
I mean, SnowRunner's fun.
Yeah, but
yesterday he was on FS22 on PC.
oh, there we go, Chris. Here you go. If you want to download all the mods, go to our friends, what you call it, download the mods and come and join us. If you're not too busy, more the merrier.
Having Chris on here would be funny.
Yeah, watch him tip over the tractor.
Or drive it into the lake.
Yeah. Oh, that was classic. He was on SnowRunner. He didn't even flinch or anything. Oh no, I just watched this. I just watched him in the truck just disappear into the water. It was like, oh, that needed an action replay. It was really hilarious.
Action replay.
I slated him for it because he just went. It just sunk like a submarine. Well.
Sunk like a hulled battleship?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't even occur to him that he wasn't even lined up.
Poor Chris.
Then he did some mad parkour on FS, on a... Oh, what is it now? Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, GTA 5, right? Or 6, rather.
No, it's number 5.
Is it 5?
Yeah, it's always number 5 at the moment. They haven't done number 6 yet.
I thought 6 was out.
No. Still, for the multiplayer and for the online stuff, it's still number 5.
Got it.
And also, I was watching him playing Forza 7.
Well, speaking of Grand Theft Auto, does anybody remember the first Grand Theft Auto? The top-down, like, crappy pixels and all that, and yeah.
They weren't crappy, they were absolutely fantastic.
For the day. For the day, they were great.
I had it. I had the... I even had the London edition.
Oh no, Chris, I had it on PC. The first GTA.
Yeah, mine was on PC. Mine was on a ZX Spectrum. With a tape deck.
Well, hi there, Moose.
Who
Did
else
you
was
have
on?
a good nap? Why don't you go up
Who
on
else?
the bed and I'll put the dog camera on?
Who else was on, Chris? Who else was on? Who else is on the chat?
I have no
At the
idea how to
moment.
pronounce his name.
Oh, fair enough. And did you say Greg was there as well?
Nope, no Greg yet.
Oh no, Greg, yeah. Ah well.
Woo, lag bubble. Big one.
Yeah, you do seem to get them over here.
I don't normally. But I guess it's my night. Yes, hi Moose. You want all the love and attention. You know, your fur is so soft after your bath yesterday. You feel so nice.
Until he decides he's going to start rubbing himself in the dog shit in the back garden.
Hey, 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 hey! No!
And don't tell me they haven't done it, because oh, they do.
Moose thankfully does not. It's the little one that does that.
Yeah. Our one, if we take it out, because as I say, I live in virtually the middle of nowhere, so of course we got farms all around us, and we take our pooch round in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
and ours eats the sheep shit.
Well, when Moose was a puppy, when we first got him, he got in trouble for pooping in the house. And he did not like it. So the little one has this problem where when he's having an attitude fit, he poops in the house on purpose. And Moose will eat it to cover up the evidence because he doesn't want to get in trouble for it. And oh my god, his breath is rancid.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
And I tell him, stop eating poop. He's not going to get in trouble. But he just looks at me like, okay, Dad, sure, Dad. You yelled at me the last time I pooped in the house. You made me go and hide.
It's amazing actually how animals remember.
Yeah. Animals are way smarter, I think, than a lot of people give them credit for.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And people who say that a dog cannot see shapes on a television is full of horse muck.
No, it's colours. They say dogs only see black and white.
Well, I've had plenty of people tell me that dogs cannot watch television because they cannot see the two-dimensional images. And these people are ignorant because dogs can see them just fine because my dogs watch TV all the time,
Oh, yeah.
and they know
Yeah.
when a dog comes on that TV.
Yeah. So does mine. All you get is woof 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 woof. And we go, quiet, it's on the telly, it's on the telly. Woof 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 woof.
Thankfully, Moose doesn't do that. You've seen what he does. He just gets really hyper excited.
Yeah.
At least for his Opie. Oh, darn it. I was hoping I'd get a reaction out of him. He's like, whatever, Dad. Dogs can't look up. Yeah, okay, that's why Moose is looking up at me right now, right? Right, Chris?
I think he means their eyes can, but their head can't.
Well, I don't know about that. Moose can tip his head back pretty doggone far. Farther than most dogs, I think.
I'm going to have to surprise Chris. I'm going to have to learn good morning in Philippine.
Yeah. I have a
Yeah.
friend who has a wife who's Filipino. I can ask her.
Well, Chris lives in the Philippines.
Uh-huh.
Apparently he's retired because he's too old to work.
That's why he
50
can
this year.
stream all the time.
And he's 50 this year. So keep that under your hat. Don't tell anybody. He's 50.
Yeah, my friend's wife is named Jonah, and she's a new acquisition, shall we say? Well, Chris just told us in the chat how to say it. Damn it, he took
That's
all
not,
the fun, all of it.
I know. But typing it and saying it is two totally different ways, I think. So,
Magandang umaga? That's what it's written to me.
I know. It's all down. I think it's all down to pronunciation.
You having fun just watching? You got to come into the field though, because you're in my way to get back to the farm.
Oh yeah, they're not fermented yet. That's the only thing about FS22. I wish they didn't mess with it. You had either scenes on or off. That would have been a lot easier.
Well, yeah. Don't get me started.
I know.
You just drove past the starting point. The starting point was right there next to that pole.
I know. You told me to move out the way.
Well, you could have moved out of the way by pulling into the field, you numpty.
remember to clean it.
Alright, just for that, I'm going to leave it filthy. Absolutely filthy.
Like I says, I just can't get the staff anymore.
You want staff and good help, you got to go work on the big farm.
Oh, I tried to nick their truck, but it wouldn't let. I got so far up, and I thought, is it gonna let me use a trailer to do the last contract?
It should have.
I thought no, so I just hired the cheapo the cab over that you've got as a mod.
So in other words, the same truck as they have.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything with it, nothing fancy. I just got it as was, because luckily the trailer I used had no capacity or no mass to it. Wow, this is going to be fun.
Because of the hills?
Yeah.
Run to the hills. Run for your lives.
That's what I say to my wife when she said, do you want to marry, you're going to marry me? So I kept saying, run to the hills, run from your wife.
Bruce Dickinson, we ain't.
Definitely not. You want to go fishing?
Did you just throw a bale off the cliff?
No, it rolled.
So yes.
Because I'm going uphill.
I'm
going uphill.
You just threw a bale off the cliff.
And I think there's another one hidden down that way as well.
Now, who is it that can't get good help? Oh, I missed that.
I'll say it's just the way this field is.
Oh yeah! Strike one! Kamusta is hello.
Oh, Kamusta. If that's how it's pronounced. All I can say is thank God for Google Translate.
Chris teaching us Filipino.
Yeah.
What was the primary duties of a Filipino sailor in World War II?
I really have no idea.
They were mess stewards for captains and admirals in the United States Navy.
Oh, stewards.
Specifically, mess stewards.
Cooks.
No, they didn't cook it. They just brought it. Glorified waiters.
Well, it's one way of earning your captaincy.
Have to go swimming. Fish
What?
bails out of the lake.
There isn't. It stopped. So yeah. Not unless you can see one that I can't see.
I don't see anything right now because I'm over in the other field trying to pick up the bales.
Yeah. There we go.
How did you get two of them that are upright in this field on their flat end?
I moved them.
I see.
If they're upright, I've moved them. Because they were in my way.
Because you thought you had to go down by the fence and get every last little piece of grass, huh?
Which gave me another bale. So yeah, I'm learning from you.
And all my bad habits.
Not really.
Boy, it's going to be fun getting into here with the plow and ripping all this up.
Well, you'll be doing that. Because if you need to make a new field, then yeah. Was that all off one field?
Yeah. It was 3 bales short of a full trailer.
I was expecting more than that.
Really?
Yeah?
I wasn't.
Oh, I was. Although the fields were low yield.
Exactly. Plus, we're cutting them on the first cutting stage.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let me dive underwater here.
I think you may not find one. Because where them two are, I think that the second one, the one that's upright, was the one that was down by the fence, and I think the post caught it.
Yep, nothing there.
That's good. Oh well. Well, at least we got money that we can't use.
Yes, Chris, I did know that. I used to study World War II very, very heavily. Most specifically, the naval campaign in the Pacific. That was my light reading, shall we say, as a teenager.
Thank God for movies.
Oh no, I read most of it. Books like The Good Shepherd, which was done into what I consider a very mediocre movie called Greyhound, starring Tom Hanks. Compared to the book, that movie frickin' sucks. If the book didn't exist, it would be a good movie. but because the book does exist and it is based on that book, it's shite.
I mean, there are some good films like The Bridge Too Far, Patton.
Oh, I love Patton. George C. Scott as George S. Patton. The fact that they both use their middle initial like that always struck me as like he was the perfect person to play that role.
Mm-hmm. The Dirty Dozen, but that's just a fictional one. That's not based on anything apart from the people that were called the Dirty Dozen. Bridge Too Far, and also there is that new one called Operation Mincemeat.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Operation Mincemeat?
Nope.
It was about the British intelligence that tried to off the Germans by saying they were going to land in Greece and not Sicily. So they had to get a dead body and give him a life.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. They got a film called The Heroes of Telemark, or Telemart.
Don't know that one either.
Based on a true story about the Norwegian hydroelectric plant that they tried to destroy the hard water, so the Germans couldn't build their rockets. And they sunk the boat in the middle of the actual field. Well, I'm talking old.
Well, like I said, I mostly read stuff. I didn't watch a lot of movies until much later.
When Kirk Douglas was in his prime. I mean, yeah, there have been some terrible war movies.
Chris says he loves The Dirty Dozen. My favorite was always The Enemy Below.
Oh yes. Was that Robert Mitchum?
And Jürgen, I can remember how to say his last name.
I know.
No, it was Kurt Jürgens. Yeah, wrong guy. Similar last name to the other guy's first name.
Yeah. He was in a James Bond film.
Was he?
Yeah. Which one was it now? It was in the most famous one where the car turns into a submarine.
There's like two of them that happens, I thought.
No, just the one.
One old one and one new one.
No, just...
Where are you going with that bale?
I'm just moving out the way. Look at that Speedo Gonzales going straight past me. Meow.
Chris, what am I going to do with this guy, huh? Good help is hard to find.
Hey, that's my line. Make your own.
Okay. Okay. Hire the handicapped. They're fun to watch.
Oh no, that's terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah, well, it's true about McDonald's sometimes, I tell you. They get some of the dumbest, slowest, most incompetent workers.
Oh well. I almost worked for McDonald's.
Well, I have worked for McDonald's. That's how I know how bad it can be sometimes.
I mean, that was like, I was desperate for work.
Give it here, damn you. Oh, then you turned too tight for me. Ooh, but I snagged it anyway.
Well, that's it. Yes.
You're going to grab that last little bit, and there's not enough for another bale, right?
Oh, no. No. I'll have a look. I'll see if it starts to move. Oh, no. Where are you going?
Back to the farm.
You almost collided with me. There's a whole field, and you had to go this way.
Yes. As you'll understand when you see where I'm putting the bales.
Okay.
If I can climb the hill.
You're going to push.
I got up it with the full trailer, so the partial ought to be no problem. I can't see a damn thing.
Shall I do what he did to me with the truck and trailer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And you blame me for it.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. You can prove nothing.
I did watch the rerun, by the way, like I always do. And yes, I did enjoy your tractor dance.
It's a good dancing tractor, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you had to come over here because you realised that it's too heavy.
The Tin Drum from 1979, Kelly's Heroes from 1970, Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, that one was good. Full Metal Jacket and oh geez, the one with Robert Duvall in it. The Apocalypse Now Redux.
Yes, because they added the parts that were taken out.
Yes. Which made it a better movie. It never should have been cut.
No.
That line that Robert Duvall has about, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. I mean, that's just so Vietnam.
Smells like victory. And an early Harrison Ford is in it. And also Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, it's a classic, that one is. Hamburger Hill was another good one.
Oh, yeah.
Which was more of a TV movie.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say one that I didn't like. U571.
So submarine.
Well, obviously.
Right, I've washed the baler. See, look, gleaming. And you run into it. You.
I timed that perfectly. Hello, go forward, not more reverse. Woo, moose. Goodness, puppy. Holy guaca poop.
Good on ya. Get your own back. I'm just gonna let it rip. Choke, boy. Just choke. You want a knife? Would you like a knife so you can cut it?
It's pretty much that bad.
Yeah. Squeeze the cheese.
What?
You've been feeding it.
What do you want? It's too early. You're way too early, pup.
He's making up for last night.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What do we have?
I don't know.
We've got wheat and canola. And also in here we have 27,000 litres of line. Not too bad actually. So I think if we keep it up here and just go down, this is more or less flat. Yeah, we just cut across there from that corner, just cut straight across to that corner.
I cannot get this moose. You gotta just stop bipping into my leg, okay? You're really distracting. It's like, well, Dad, if you'd just take me out, you wouldn't have that problem.
How's your side panel?
Dead. As yesterday's doorknob.
Have you unplugged it?
Many times.
No, I mean, have you unplugged it for good?
Oh, no. Oh, oh, oh.
I forgot how quick this thing turns.
Yeah, I could see that.
What the hell? Of all the places to park it. What are you laughing at?
You!
What do you mean, me?
Yeah, of all the places to park it, your tractor's just wrong, man.
What the hell? Have you clicked me down or something?
Huh?
That's right, I can hear you.
I'm gonna go take the dogs out now. I'll be right back. And yes, Chris, yes, I am.
He's done something, hasn't he? Top shot. Okay, Chris, tell me, what's the gobshite done? Just tell me, what's the gobshite done? Ah. Oh, he's playing that, is he? He's playing that one, is he? Let's have a look. What's he done? Well, he can go fishing for his.
In the water, really? I can't even get it out of the water without resetting it. Get it out of the water without resetting it.
There we go. I had to ask Chris what he did to my tractor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Got yourself some water?
I guess my tractor's nice and clean now.
So what did you think when you got there?
Before I even got downstairs with the dogs, that's where I knew my tractor was gonna end up. You're getting predictable in your old age.
Well, I couldn't get into it because, unfortunately, you were still in it.
Uh-huh.
Although I had you twice. You were standing next to it.
Little man, you are a little shit. Nobody told you that you were allowed to get into the recycles box and get out a bottle to chew the lid off of. You stay out of that box, you little turd. Ah, damn dogs. So I am thinking that if it will let us, I want to get rid of this green barn when we do the yard remodel. It's kind of just right in the way.
Lettuce. Did you say lettuce?
Let us.
Oh, sorry. My hearing is getting a bit dodgy. Old age, you know.
And apparently it will let us demolish it. And we'll get a whopping $5,000 back for it.
Wow. I was thinking going from this corner here.
Hold on it. Okay.
To that corner there.
Okay. That's kind of flat.
Yeah, but that also gives us a straight edge and a bit more space.
Yeah, and so does out here, where I was suggesting.
Exactly. Well, doing both. We'll be doing them both.
Oh, I don't think we'll need to do both. But we'll find out.
Because the buildings are going to be quite large.
The one thing that I don't like is the position of this silo.
Yeah,
I would actually like to pull the silo up and plunk it down against the edge of the yard here.
Edge of the yard.
Right here. Where this little grass strip is at. Back it up right there.
Yeah, right up to about here, yeah. You've got plenty of space.
You just really want to cut into this field, don't you?
No, not really. I'm just, you know, saying. Do a bang-up job.
I had to take a moment. I couldn't remember whose John Deere was whose.
Mine's the one with the front. I got the front loader on.
And the European warning blocks on the back end, whereas I have the American triangle.
Yes. For a simple reason, aren't we in a fictitious European map?
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. And also, I think the number plate gives it away when it says which one.
I didn't even think to look at the number plate.
Amateurs. See, Chris, I'm working with amateurs.
You really, Moose? Really? You're still blowing it up? You've been outside and everything, you stinky puppy.
Tell you what, I've got a Second World War gas mask. Would you like to borrow it?
Yeah, please. Oh, that's bigger. Yeah, I forgot how big this thing actually goes out to.
That's why I thought if you're going to do the outside first, I would have used a smaller one.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I will.
Would Igor like to gate for you?
It's quite all right. I'll be there momentarily.
I think it's this one, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm already right here. Ooh, tractor ramming.
Hold on.
Look out, Moose! You can't do that. Taking me for a ride?
No.
Oh, why are we being so goofy tonight?
You're being goofy. You're the one that stuck my tractor up that way. I was trying to be serious. I've got my ramming bar ready.
Yeah, you do.
There we go. So what we gotta be done, I'm afraid. It's gonna have to be done.
What? What is going to have to be done?
To my pretty darling.
Are you de-hedging us?
There we go.
I'll take that as a yes.
No. All the hedges are still there. My name is not Dylan. It's not Bob Dylan. It's not Roger Dylan.
Whoever
Not
that
Dwayne
is.
Dylan. My name is Dylan. But I'm not related to Mike Myers.
Weirdo.
Takes one to know one.
Well, yeah. And don't you know, all the best people are.
Well, this is your fault for inviting me to go. Would you like to go on my Let's Play, please? I'm so lonely.
Not quite how it was said, but it gets the gist across. Hey! Why'd you remove a tree? That tree was beautiful.
It was in the way, and also gives you a nice good old. So you don't have to do epoxy round it. I'll just do something. Wow, look at all these fields we got. This is going to be a massive field.
Oh, and I can't even replace it because too many trees. I was going to put another tree in a different spot to replace it.
Must put down some more trees. So, hang on. So how many trees are you allowed to have?
I don't remember what the tree limit is.
Is your dog alright?
Un momento. I'll put the dog cam on.
I mean, is she barking or is she choking?
He, but
Oh, sorry, he.
the doggy camera's broken. It's actually on and just not working.
Did you install the drivers?
Yeah, I did. It just had to be reselected. And they bipped the camera, actually. Come here, Moose. Give me that.
Awesome.
Give it. Hey, give it. Stop. Don't be a jerk. Give it here. Give it to me. Moose, let go. Drop it. There you go. Here you go, little man. There. Now you can see what they're doing. What are you doing? Stop! I didn't want that yard.
No, because this is where we're putting the silo.
You're so difficult. Hey. Giving me extra work.
Just sticking my tractor on top of the silo.
I'll put it up there again if you don't behave.
You're going to need a space shuttle to find yours next time.
A space shuttle. Oh.
I'll tell you what, why did they get rid of it?
Get rid of what?
The space shuttle.
Money. It was too expensive to run anymore.
Huh. That was the best thing. Okay, that's better. Oh, yeah, that's lovely. That is that's grand.
I think it's hideous. Chris called us two old ladies fighting. What the hell's that?
Oh, stones. Oh, you pick up some decent stones, so that'd be nice.
Is that a good rope? Are you trying to destroy it already? Do you need to be yelled at? Alexander Moose, do not destroy your new rope. They're too damn expensive. Freaking dogs.
Are they really?
Yeah,
So,
they are.
Are you cutting this into one big field, and we're gonna do a sugar beet field?
You're on drugs, sir.
Oh.
I am not the sugar beet king.
Ah. That's weird.
Hey, Greg. How's things? Will you quit chewing on that rope, sir? It's not a chew toy. It's a tug-of-war toy, you dingbat dog. I know, little man disappeared.
Why can't I... Is that one gone? Or is he... Am I staring at a piece of fence, or is it gone?
It's gone.
That piece of fence is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I sold it so I could get through there with the tractor.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, this is going to look good. Don't get too close. Leave a gap.
I'm just fixing your cement that you laid down. Not that you'd actually tear up cement with a plow in real life, but, you know.
I could have done it. I could have got rid of it. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay. Stones. Let's pick up some stones.
Well, I would just relax on stones until I get the big plow and really get going on this field.
Yeah, I just want to... Are we having two different fields or just one?
Just one big field.
One big field. Okay. What's going to go in it?
I think I've had enough of spuds, Chris, off of Hobo's Hollow. Seemed like every other contract was spuds.
Tell you what though, I am the Spud King and also the Sugar Beet King because of the mod I've got.
Well, I've got a forage harvester header for doing things like sugarcane and whatnot that is gigantic. I'm already going to be doing sugarcane, Greg. Remember that massive sugarcane that I have to do on No Man's Land? If I ever have time to sit down and play it. I might have to live stream that next week, Wednesday. We need to tear these hedges out on this edge of the field here and put that fence in. And then do the same for our other new field.
Okay.
We can finish plowing first. Well, yeah, Greg, I did just admit that I never have time to play it right now.
Wow, look how big that is. That's humongous. When you want a job doing.
You're not destroying this rope. No. Rope is not a chew toy. If you want a chew toy, get your grenade. Where did you put your grenade? You don't even know where your grenade is, do you? You lost your grenade. Is it under the bed? It's under the bed, isn't it? Move your big blockhead out of my way. Well, that's not a grenade, but it is a chew toy. I gotta get it from the other side. Oh! Snap, crackle, pop, knees. Old man knees. I hate them.
You just wait until you go get them replaced.
Oh! Alright. Well, get up there and get it, Moose. It's on the bed. Get on the bed. It's underneath the little man. I think Moose is lost.
Just like the owner.
Har, har, har. Get it, Moose. Well, go on, get it. Well, get up there and get it. There you go, knucklehead. Har, 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 Greg. Har, har, har.
What's he saying?
He says that I'm probably going to need to do a GoFundMe to get my knees replaced because our health system's not like you guys's.
And you have Obamacare.
I don't know what that is.
Wasn't that a free health service that Obama took in place?
No. That's... Nothing about Obamacare is free.
Okay. Well, that was one thing that we wanted, well, that our government implemented. It's not quite free, as you believe.
Nothing about healthcare ever is. And no free program offered by the government is actually free. The taxes pay for it.
There it is. Yeah, no, our national health care is, technically it is paid by us through what we call national insurance, which also did our pensions as well, until the government decided, I know, we'll put you onto the, you go have a private pension scheme. So every time you change jobs, if you don't tell them you want to go to a certain pension scheme, they will put you into their pension scheme. So I've got about 15, well, I've got about 15 different pension schemes going.
And you can't roll them over into one?
Well, you can, like I say, but you got to tell the employee when you first get it. So,
no, roll them over, which means take the money out of one and transfer it to another without a penalty. That's what rollover is. We have to usually roll ours over to the one provided that the new employer works with.
Oh, we can do that. I mean, yeah, I suppose we can. We can change. I suppose we can. But some people like to keep it all in one place. I got rid of your.
I see that.
Hedges, bud.
I'll fly out there and put up the fence in a little bit. You know, like after I'm done plowing and you're doing the stones removal.
This is going to look funny because you're going straight through a fence and you're going to plow a fence.
Only on your side. There's no fence for me.
I know. I did try and remove it.
Gotta love multiplayer.
Actually, that's not a bad fence, actually. I quite like that one.
Yeah, that was actually quite a nice one. If we hadn't already picked this other one, I would probably be using that one.
Yeah. Yes, Greg, if you're wondering why we got so many fields now, is because I was doing contracts called supply and transport, where I started off with the smallest one, did that one, built my money up slowly, did bigger contracts, more money, and then I ended up with just under 200,000, and I bought this field. No, I bought the other field, which we'd just been baling. This field we already bought from yesterday, and
Thanks, Chris.
what's that?
Oh, Chris said he's not lost. He just forgets where to go, like his owner. Thanks, Chris.
Is there a blank patch here?
Yup. And it wouldn't let me convert it. So I don't know if it's a graphical glitch or what. I'm going to grab the little plow and try doing it again now that I've done the big plow.
Or it could be the same as my image.
Oh, Greg, that's funny. Greg says that I'm never lost, just geographically embarrassed.
Oh well. If we're not doing anything, would you like to fast forward time, because we are starting to lose the light?
I'm going to hit that patch with the little plow again, see what happens. And then I suppose we could do that.
I got a funny feeling it's done, it's just that it's not showing up.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Well, and it's not going to matter much, because after you collect up stones, I'm going to do some terrain editing right there anyway.
There you go. Smooth.
Well, it actually worked that time, so I don't know what that was all about. Don't care.
Fair enough. Right, I am ready for you.
For me?
To hit that button.
Oh,
before I start this. See where this goes. Oh. Oh. There we go. Snoozy-rooney. Snoozer-rooney.
I don't know how I could have missed it, Greg, when I got all the way along that edge somehow. But it doesn't matter.
That's bright. That's bright.
And that's only 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Let's have a see where this goes. Damn it. You got a nice matchup, but it doesn't take everything. It's limited. Ooh. That's a nice one. Can we have that one? Can I have that international?
What are you jibber-jabbering about?
There's an international Lodestar 1600 grain truck.
Yeah, we don't need it though.
Which takes everything.
We don't need it. We already have a truck.
Yeah, but that's limited to grain.
Okay, is this really going to fight with me?
Oh, yeah. And the GP main colour. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you get the fence to flip around and paint the other direction?
You can't. You've got to go from the left to the right.
Well, it must be from the right to the left then, because
Because if you want the stanchions on our side, you gotta go from left to right. But if you want the metal bars on the other side, you gotta go from right to left.
not if I'm on the outside. It's backwards because I'm on the outside. Bingo, got it. Done. Oh, you just can't find good help anymore.
I mean, I'm not picking.
Well, you didn't take care of this other hedge over here.
Oh, you wanted that hedge gone as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's so that Richard doesn't fall off the edge. You want to get right along the edge of the cement here for me, please, so that I can terraform this? Oh, you're bad. You money spender.
I earned it. Actually, that's not me in the tractor.
Yeah, I noticed, because I saw you driving down the road and called you a money spender.
I know. So, what do you want doing?
Right here along this edge. Get rid of these rocks so that I can do some landscaping right here.
Oh, I don't want to disturb him.
Uh-huh. Well, you're going to have to, because you missed all this whole outside row.
No, I didn't. My gopher did.
Uh-huh.
Because it's on auto drive.
Auto drive? How'd you do that with auto drive? I know what you mean. Course play.
Yeah. Actually, believe it or not, you can. I think you can still patch this up, and all I gotta do then is go over the stones, because the stones stay up.
Well, I will try it.
If
Down
my
here in the
memory
corner.
serves.
But if you're wrong, it's all your fault.
That's all right. I'll just cut it out and and pick it up and redo it.
No.
What's wrong? This loan star only cost me 11 grand.
Okay, and?
It's beautiful.
No, the landscaping gets rid of the stones.
Okay, there you go then. So just landscape it. Gets rid of your stones.
Yeah, but I want the stones. I want them picked up.
Yeah, doesn't matter. We got plenty of stones.
Oh,
We
you're
got
so
plenty
difficult.
of lime.
You're so difficult. Everybody knows that that's what you're saying about me in your head. There.
Oh, that's classic, that is. I like that.
And you're going to park it there.
Yeah, because I need it to empty.
And gold. A bright golden yellow.
It looks yellow, yes. I wanted it yellow.
Yeah, it's
Yellow
a
and black.
very goldish, like goldenrod metallic yellow.
Yeah. Looks lovely.
Oh, I don't like yellow.
I wanted something bright and cheerful.
Bright and cheerful.
Well, you know, yeah. I mean, it's a bit drab here. It's a little bit drab.
I think that we need to give Richard his own little island out here to live on. Kick him out into the water.
Actually, I thought you were going to say something else. I thought what we need here,
Ooh.
ladies and gentlemen,
Ooh.
is Richard's is a lobotomy for Richard.
Well, I mean, if the shoe fits.
What's his raise arm?
The sheep are significantly outproducing the chickens.
Oh, look at that! Oh, that's wicked.
I know. Get out and look inside at the motor.
And we got both of them.
Mm-hmm. I do like this truck. That's why I didn't remove it.
Supposed to be doing something else, but looks like it's not doing it. It's saying extend crane arm, whatever that one's supposed to do.
I don't know.
And there's another one. I think they could be the mirrors.
Yes, you're turning the mirror.
Oh, wicked, that's
Adjustable mirrors. I bet you that's what happened with the other truck. That I remember when I was backing it up and I said that the mirrors suddenly changed.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a nice engine now. Oh, yeah. For 11 grand, that is not bad. Well, 16, because I didn't put GPS on this.
Well, why would you? We don't need it, right?
No. I don't think I've got a rear trailer hitch, though.
No?
Oh,
You do.
no.
Trust me, you do.
So cool. That's a lovely. I like. That's a nice one. You can tell it's mine. I mean, the trucks we got are all dark and dingy and drabby.
No, they aren't. They're green. They're beautiful. And I love the other farm's bright orange truck, even though it's hideous. I love it because it's hideous.
It's that's a lot of orange. I have to agree. That's a lot of orange.
It's what they call coyote ugly.
Whereas this one, I've just got a bit, just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit on the front.
All right, so what kind of work do we have to do? Contracts, anything?
No. Fertilizing.
Wow. We missed on the sheep milk.
What do you mean?
I mean, the price is coming back down.
Well, take it up there quickly.
No, it's already dropped quite a lot.
Has it all dropped quite a lot? Oh, fair enough. We'll just store it, ready for the next time.
So I was thinking when I do the next mod adjustment, because I'm going to get rid of a whole bunch more mods like we were talking about that we're not using. But I was thinking about adding one, the Schultz underground storage.
The one that's 15 million liters.
Well, I mean, it's a pack, so there's multiple sizes. But yeah, that's in there.
Two.
There's one for liquids also.
Yeah. And if you want, get that. I'll message you. Just grab that one as well. If you're gonna get rid of a few, there's a There's a buy anything one with a weight bridge.
You ready to go and do some more fertilizing contracts?
I am rock picking.
Notice how quick he jumps back in his tractor and takes over from the AI.
I haven't. Look, I am still in front of you. Look. Yeah. See? I am still in front of you. He's at 78%. So I'm waiting with the stones. I am stone picking.
Mm-hmm.
I got my nice truck here. That takes everything.
Damn.
Hopefully he'll stop. Tell you what though, this one's got a pretty decent turning circle. It hasn't got the turning circle of a planet.
Hey. I don't know what you're talking about. Aren't they the same truck?
Yeah, but are they done by the same modder?
Yeah, it's the same mod.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this one. I don't know, but this one just seems. Yeah, but you have a little drive in that, and just tell me if that does not turn a lot better.
Trust me, they turn exactly the same.
I beg to differ. I really do. We're at 50% fertilised, by the way, on this.
Uh-huh. Because of the grass. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I already know what it is. Why this one's slightly tighter. It's a shorter wheelbase, I think.
So you have to agree with me, that's got a decent turning circle.
Well, hold on. I was spinning around multiple times for a reason. Now I'm going to go get the other one and drive it in here and try to drive it inside that same turning circle.
Okay.
For comparison.
Okay, Batman, take it away.
Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha.
Yes, brilliant, he stopped.
Holy snot bubbles, Batman. Although my personal favorite is holy diarrhea bubbles, Batman.
Oh yeah.
Alright, where's the circle? There's the circle. Do an entry and... Well, I was a little bit off center, but taking that into account, they have the exact same turning circle.
Really?
Yep.
That is so weird. This one just feels tighter. Do you get the same thing with your HUD coming up?
What do you mean my HUD coming up?
To see the engine.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said HUD, not hood.
Yeah, I said HUD. Or as we would say, bonnet.
Mm-hmm. Bonnet goes on a lady's head.
Yeah, we know. or as you would say, trunk, we would say boot.
Which makes no sense. A boot goes on your feet.
Now then, there's one thing that you can't say over here that you already know, and I'm going to tell it you, and you'll know what it is, but I didn't quite get it. It's been in a fair few movies. The word is called a fanny pack.
Uh-huh. Because we use fanny for the butt, and you guys use fanny for a lady's vagina.
Correct. That is correct.
And and I don't remember her name, but one of your lady comedians was talking about fanny farts on YouTube. We have a name for that. It's called a queef.
I thought you were about to say a quaff.
No, quaffing is something that you do to liquids.
That's not too bad. Let's go to the... Turn that one on. No. Are we leaving number 98 as the grass?
Yes. I'm honking at you, by the way.
I'm sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah, and I'm trying to put water into this production, and you're like just right in the way. Because I'm being an ass, I could have gone around.
I know.
Where the hell's the...
It's... Trent.
Water is not accepted here? We're having trigger issues again.
Yeah, but we got enough water in there. We're alright.
For the moment. Oh. And then a trigger just popped up way over here. There it is. Whoop. And I went too far again. And it works there. Whatever. Hey! Don't do that! You're stopping the flow of water. Really?
You didn't pay back I told you I was going to pay you back for that one. Where you go?
You already did! You threw me in the lake!
You put mine up on top of there.
Uh-huh, and?
I had to ask Chris.
You know, all you had to do was teleport to it.
I went... All you had to do was sink in your...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, as the saying goes, sink or swim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was on APS and I was just doing a... what was I doing? I was doing them Valentine contracts.
Thanks, Chris. Chris said if it was full of milk, you would have a milkshake.
Oh, definitely.
So,
I think...
Where did we end up putting the cedar? Because all I see is the planter.
Round the back of the house.
Did we? Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh. And I'm the one who parked it there, and I still can't frickin' remember it. Pathetic.
Actually, I was doing a bit of an action replay with your tractor on what Chris did with his on SnowRunner. There we go. I thought I'd just do an action replay.
Oh, yeah? But it had to be with my tractor. Let's see how you are. Moose, you stink.
It's a shame you'd never had that.
Oh.
I suppose you don't need a bigger one, do you?
I don't know. You never finished what you were talking about.
The rock picker with the bigger header.
Mm. As rare as rock picking is going to be, I don't think we need a bigger one on this map.
Right, just for you, I've come round with the rock picker.
Was he done with the field?
Yes, he was. I've got to go around the outside twice and pick up some loose bits. Well, viewers, if you thought you were watching Heavy Metal Gaming do some farming, I'm sorry, you've managed to get the Rimp and Stimpy show. So, give me a minute while I go around the edge, because some of it's got to go over twice, because this header is not big enough.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's what she told me last night. Whether she was lying, I don't know.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, go on, turn. Yeah. So what we're pouring in this field?
Sorghum.
Sorghum. And what are we going to be using sorghum for?
Whatever we want to. Oh man, I wish I had 9 grand right now.
We've got 35 in the bank.
Haha. Not talking about on the game.
Oh God, you're back on the what you call it?
No, I'm not. I'm on Facebook Marketplace. It's a John Deere 4010 diesel, $9,000. Has a front end loader on it and a cab. Has optional bolt-on duals. What else does it have? It comes with a bale spike and a bucket. Running and driving. Since we know those are 2 different things.
Is it John Deere?
Yep.
Well, you've got that one in your garage.
Yeah, that's a little garden tractor. This is a full-size actual tractor.
What? Have you started already? You have, haven't you?
Yeah, except for I forgot to turn it back on after you got out of my way. So I'm just, why am I going so fast? Oh, duh.
I hadn't quite finished picking up all the stones.
Well, just don't go over where I've already done.
I know, that's what I'm trying to miss it. But I still say they could have done a bit of a better job with people by changing the textures on some of the fields. Sometimes I can't tell where I've been.
Yeah. I can see that.
Especially with the rolling.
Oh, don't get me started on the rolling. I don't know any farmers that roll their arable fields around here. The only thing that gets rolled around here is grass.
Okay, I've picked up as all I can. What's this? What's this silo here?
What
That's
silo?
owned by us. The one that's empty.
Where?
The one next to the diesel tank.
Oh, those silos. One is dry fertilizer, one is liquid fertilizer. So if you have extra, you can unload into those silos. And then there's a third one, I don't remember what goes in there. Probably herbicide.
Okay, so
Or
we'll
one of
take it.
them might be for seeds. I don't know. Wow! Lag bubble. Huge lag bubble
so
just threw me around.
Yeah, so I take it we'll be taking those out.
Why?
Because if you're thinking of getting that that underground silo, that'll take everything, so we don't need to bother with the liquid one.
Oh yeah. I mean,
And it'll take bales.
now you're just being weird.
Oh, I got a door that opens as well.
Uh-huh. Both doors should open.
Oh yeah.
Well, and I haven't even taught you about Simple IC yet.
Hey, what?
Another PC-only mod that lets you actually open doors and stuff from the outside. Like, real.
This doesn't actually tip. This tips through a grain door.
You wanted it.
No, it's lovely. It's lovely. I'm not like I thought you would have the option to actually open the whole entire back, but I don't mind. It's got a good tip rate. I'll tell you that. It's got a very good tip rate. Yeah. I'll tell you what. We seem to be doing quite well. We're not struggling.
No. No struggling.
Can we have that Xerion second stage tractor?
What? You're talking about the Xerion that's where? Not in sale.
Use. No.
I thought you meant, when you said second stage, I thought you might have misspoke and meant second hand.
Is it second stage or first stage? I think it's a first stage one. It's got 600 odd horsepower. Oh.
Yeah, exactly, Greg. Exactly.
What's he saying?
Oh, he's talking about the rolling, that he doesn't see it getting done either unless it's on the cedar itself.
Yeah.
On the back.
Did you say we got a solid fertilizer tank?
Yeah, the one closest to the driveway. I think. Some of them take more than one thing.
Okay.
You know what else?
Yeah, it takes solid fertilizer, but...
Oh. Do you know what else that they're missing from FS22? Well, from all FS?
Hang on, I've got an itchy ear. Oh, let's take me headphones Go on then, I'm all ears.
Hope not. That would be awkward. They are missing double seating.
Double
Which,
seating.
yeah, so if your seeder or planter is too wide for the remaining section of the field, or you've got odd shapes or something, in real life, that's going to double seed.
Oh, right.
And that's not, that's not addressed at all in the game. It's the biggest problem. All right, Chris, have a good night. Enjoy your stream. The biggest problem
Bye,
is
Chris.
with crops like corn, right? Row crops. That's where it's the biggest problem. Because then you can end up with them between rows or one row double packed, which makes the harvester struggle.
Right.
Assuming it all germinates. Sometimes they just fight so much and not all germinate, and then it's not a problem.
But I think their emphasis here is that they're controlled, so it knows when you go over it. That it knows, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's how the game handles it, but that's not how real life works. Especially not on the vintage equipment. There might be something like that on more modern equipment, but kind of like sprayers where you can turn off sections.
Yeah.
I know farmers around here that gave up some of the edges of their field because it just didn't make sense with the size of the equipment that they had. They weren't going to come back with a 40-foot seeder to do a 6-foot section. It just didn't make sense. So they just gave up 6 foot of field, let it go back to grass, basically. And that makes sense. I don't know, it's just something I thought about because of the shape of this field. I would be putting in a lot of double seed.
I know what you mean. Again, there's only so much that you can do, really. But be honest, I think they've nailed it quite well.
Oh, I have no problems with the game being what it is. It is a game, even if it is a simulation.
Yeah, but it's still a game.
I have yet to see any simulation that's 100% accurate to real life. All right.
I can barely lift these two up without having a back weight.
Job's done.
Right, my tractor has...
You might have to put that into something in order to unload it into the silo.
That's lime.
That is actually working. That's cool.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Never mind.
When you say that's actually working, I'm wondering, what do you mean?
You pouring the bags out.
Yes, because I can't offload it, can I?
I didn't think that would work. I thought you'd have to put it in a truck or something.
No. I think we're lucky with the bags. Right, that's the fertilizer moved out the way. I haven't put too much lime in. There we go. I say I haven't put too much lime in the.
This one right here, next to the
seeder.
the silver, the small silver one is seeds. Just FYI.
Okay. Oh, let's have a look. Oh. Wow. Okay. This thing will actually. That is enormous. Wow, that is huge.
Okay.
This thing is liming at a wider distance.
We have a tiny bit of canola and a tiny bit of wheat in here.
I know.
What'd you do with all the wheat that was in the green truck?
I stuck it in there.
That's all that was left in there?
Hmm.
Huh, okay. I think I just found a home for your tractor. Yeah, I mean not your tractor, but your truck.
Okay, that's nice. Have I got to go fish for it?
No. No.
Wow.
I only did that once.
This is a brilliant piece of kit. This will lime at 42 meters.
Uh-huh. That's why we bought it.
Or more. Well, no, because if you remember, on some of them, they're different. It'll fertilize on one.
I hate those ones myself.
And then, but this is, I'll tell you what, this is brilliant. Oh. And for how much it cost, it's a great little machine, this is. The only thing different I would ask the mod maker to do was to put a tarp top on it.
Yeah, except for you can't have those closed while you're actually doing the job.
And this is variable as well.
Alright, that must just be a graphical glitch that'll go away when I restart or log in next. Good. Is you done?
Almost.
Okay. Well,
so I'll just reduce the speed, the width of it.
I
And guess what? I'm done.
Cool. I am thinking that we should sell our oldest batch of sheep and let the younger ones breed again.
Okay. Any particular reason why?
Because that's what I do. I usually
Oh,
fill it
okay.
up by a third, but you added extra animals when I wasn't around. Because then I run it on cycles of 3, and it works out perfect on this pen because there's 30, so you're selling 10 each time.
Okay.
So sell the oldest 10, let them breed back up to 30, sell the oldest 10. That way you're doubling your money, basically. But not during the summer when they're actually producing milk. Let them produce milk. I would do that during the winter.
We don't actually have any beehives.
No, we don't, do we?
No.
Do we need the honey? Probably not. I think we've accomplished quite a lot today, and it's time for me to go to bed. I just noticed the time.
Isn't that supposed to be my line?
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. So, as always, I would like to thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.